Hello, my name is Abdul-Raheem.
And I'm Bryton Taylor.
And today is December 19, 2007.
And we are interviewing
Shirley Na'Um-El
for the Growing Up in Manchester project. So, Miss Shirley, when were you born?
I was born on August 5th, 1956.
And where were you?
I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was born in Arlington, the south side of Pennsylvania. The south side of Pittsburgh, rather.
So when did you live in Manchester?
Our family moved to Manchester in 1963. I was in the first grade.
Describe what your family did together for fun.
We always went to the park. Well, actually not in Manchester, but we always went to the school picnics that Manchester had, or the schools had, which was at what's the name of the park? Not Riverview Park, but Westview Park. We just did a lot of things in the community. There was a family that lived across the street from us, and they had a peach tree. And we used to always, as a family, just go over across the street and climb her tree and pick their fruit, and that was a lot of fun. Then in the community, we had the bookmobile that used to come to the community. There was an arts and craft thing that used to come to the community as well. There was something called it was a talent show. They had talent shows, and we used to always do talent shows. It was a traveling thing that they used to do. They dealt with talent shows, and various artists used to come to the community. Then we had a place called the Manchester House, and as a family we would go there and watch movies at night. They always showed us movies, and then they also did talent shows there. We just, arts and crafts, just all types of fun things that we used to do as a family in the community.
So, what schools did you attend?
In Manchester, the first school I attended was Old Manchester School, as I shared with you, and that was on Chateau Street, down on Beaver and Chateau, and that was torn down, and they created what was called Manchester Plaza, and they also made way for the Three Rivers Bridge, because the Manchester Bridge was also torn down, so they made way for that. Then I went to, in my third year, when I was in third grade, we moved from Franklin Street to Sheffield Street. And because because at the time we were involved in going to community schools, we had two schools in our community, and the streets separated. So where I moved to, I could no longer attend Manchester School, which was very, very disappointing. I was very upset about that. And we had to go to a different school, which was at the time called John M. Conroy, which still exists today, but it's a school for special needs students. In that school, I went all the way from third grade to junior high school. At that time, it was junior high school, and I went to the ninth grade. I had a lot of fun there at that school, and from that school, I went to Allegheny High School and graduated from Allegheny High School.
Question.
What's that?
Do you think Manchester then is better than Manchester now, or now is better than then?
I think Manchester yesterday has a lot more character than Manchester today. There's no commerce here in Manchester, none, and that's a sad situation. And it was like that here at one time. You had your little grocery stores here where families were living on the bottom, and living on the top, and families were living, and the stores were on the bottom. We had commerce. So in terms of the difference, yeah, it was better then. It was It was much better. The violence did not exist. So back then, yeah, it was just a calm, peace community, just totally different. I mean, it was a good time. It was a good place than it is now. Much more serene, much more just fun.